The one who walks at night stumbles. This Sunday's gospel, eh, this is a phrase that I'd like to take from it. I've always thought it was interesting how Christ works with light and dark. It's something that comes up especially in the Gospel of John, but really this is something that comes in all of Scripture. The very beginning of creation actually is the separation of light from dark, right in the first book of the Bible, which is Genesis. And so we have this kind of play between light and dark. And a lot of times we can take this in a moral sense and even in an emotional sense. And I would invite you to think, what are the lights in your life? Where is there darkness in your life, both in your moral life and your emotional life, right? Maybe there's some things that I do really well that are good, and some of the things that perhaps I'm not so proud of. And if nobody knows about it, maybe I would kind of like it to stay that way. In thinking about this light and dark, I was also thinking about a type of art which is called chiaroscuro, a type of painting mastered by Caravaggio. And it is a play on light and dark, light and shadows. And if you look at any of Caravaggio's paintings, you see this very stark contrast. And he uses that to highlight something. And I was thinking that's kind of the way it is in our life as well. If it wasn't for that darkness, those shadows, those difficulties, even perhaps sometimes that moral evil that's present in our lives, we wouldn't be able to appreciate fully the light that is there. Thinking of Caravaggio and thinking of our life of faith and wanting to be men and women who walk in the light of faith, that faith actually helps us to understand what we are living. Looking at the painting of the death of the Virgin, we see how Caravaggio uses all of his skill as well to present Our Lady. And she was somebody who definitely lived light and dark. When she went to present Jesus in the temple, Simeon told her, "In your own soul too, a sword shall pierce." And that's really emblematic of what Mary lived throughout her life. And so we see how Christ is bringing up this theme of light and darkness because it can help us to analyze our own lives. What is the darkness that is still hiding in your heart and you need to get rid of this Lent? How can you let the light of Christ come in? And I'd like to leave you with a phrase also from the Gospel of John. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. God bless. Have a great Sunday, and may God keep you safe and healthy.